usually do what I ate in a day videos, but I was home on my own on a random Wednesday and I had to clean out the fridge. I knew there was a ton of leftovers that needed to be eaten this day, so I thought I would just do a really quick short video just showing you everything that I ate in a day and talking you through it. One of the most sustainable things that you can do is reduce your food waste. Choosing the food that you eat wisely can be extremely sustainable. Reducing your food waste is not only sustainable, but eating sustainably and reducing your food waste helps you remember that not everyone has access to all the foods that we have access to. So some people live in food deserts, some people are not able to access fresh foods and vegetables, some people are systemically inclined to eat junk food, and this is not only an environmental issue, but it is a social issue as well. So being mindful of the food you eat and its sustainability factor and where it comes from, who picks your food, who makes your food, is all really, really important. One of the ways that you can do that is by just being mindful and conscious of what you're eating every day. One of the best ways to reduce food waste is to eat your leftovers. So this is a day that I just ate all leftovers, except I did meet a friend and I went out for coffee. So I did have something that was not a leftover during the day. Eating leftovers is one way that I make sure that, one, I'm eating all the food that I buy. Eating all the food you buy and making sure that you eat leftovers, making sure that you eat sustainably is also good for your wallet. It's also a way that I reduce food waste. Any food waste that I do have that is compostable goes into our compost, but I would rather eat the food that we get than just turn it back into dirt and turn it back into food. So here is what I ate in a day in June.
If you've watched my channel for a little while, you might know that I like untraditional breakfasts, and breakfast is sometimes the biggest meal that I eat in the day. I'll eat it a little while after I've woken up. So here I'm taking out all my jars of leftovers. I have some pasta, I have some mozzarella cheese, I have some sauce, and then I'm using this last little bit of an asparagus pile to make a really hearty breakfast. For beverages, I'm drinking coffee, of course, and then one thing that I always do is drink my leftover seltzers. So when seltzers get left and undrunk, I end up drinking them the next day or the day after. We always get seltzers in a can because it's more sustainable than plastic bottles. Here's Irving eyeing my breakfast. And then a few hours later, I was craving something sweet, so I had the last two little pieces of chocolate bars. One was strawberry and one was peanut butter, so it was like a peanut butter and jelly chocolate sandwich. This peanut butter chocolate bar is our favorite chocolate bar. Then I had this expired juice from work. Expiration dates are a myth. For lunch, much later, I'm having the last little tiny butt end of a loaf of bread, and I'm picking through this old salad for some toppings, and I ate that with hummus that was left over from a previous meal. I'm also trying to eat all of those olives up before they go bad. Then I went to Bousquerdu, which is a local coffee shop, with my friend. I had a drink that I love called the Max. It's hot chocolate and espresso, and a vanilla bean scone. For dinner, we used the last of that sad salad, topped with vegan chicken nuggets and vegan blue cheese dressing.
So I generally eat 3 to 4 meals a day. I try to make those meals diverse if possible. I try to eat leftovers. I try to eat vegetables. I am a plant-based eater that does still eat some dairy products, so I don't drink regular milk. I would still be considered a vegetarian, and I do try to eat as much local vegetables and localvore as possible. In the cold months here in New Jersey, it is hard to do that, so sometimes I am not necessarily eating vegetables that were grown nearby, but once summer hits, we have our garden and we eat a lot from that, and we try to eat from local grocers as much as possible as well. And then I do try to support local businesses. So when we do eat out, we eat from local non-chain places. Bousquerdu, which you will have seen that I had a coffee and a scone from, is a local independently owned small coffee shop. They roast their own beans and they make their own baked goods. Their focus is on espresso drinks, so I had a hot chocolate with espresso in it, and they're just really nice. They have several locations throughout New Jersey, and they're a good company to work for, so I'm always happy to support them. Let me know if there was anything you would not have eaten in this What I Eat in a Day. Let me know if there was anything that looked really good to eat, and let me know what your favorite leftover is to eat. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!